And you're welcome back into our SME segment for a Monday. We do this every single Monday. So if you're out there and you're wondering what it is you're going to perhaps maybe put your passion to and help you make money, well, this is the segment you should be watching. Today, we have with us Olariwaju Esho. He is the creative director at Larry Esho Films. He has been privileged to shoot weddings in Beirut, USA, Cape Town, and Dubai. And not just that, he also shoots documentaries and much more we'll be finding out from him. He developed a storytelling approach to weddings especially and has helped build a thriving industry therein. He has won numerous awards and notably won the Best Cinematographer, that's a mouthful for me, awards at the prestigious APOEM Awards, and he's currently signed as an ambassador to sunny Middle East and Africa. You are welcome, Larry.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
You and I have a bit of a backstory.
Yeah, a bit.
We've known each other for the better part of a decade, over 6 years.
True.
However, this is the first time we're meeting.
Strangely. Strangely so.
Interesting, because you reached out to me on social media and you wanted me to do something for one of the films that you were putting together. And
yes.
That's how our relationship started. It was fantastic to finally meet you.
I'm here.
Let's talk about your passion. Let's talk about film and the industry which you have been a big part of so far. Now you're a private, you have a private endeavor, and films is it's an art, of course, but you also make plenty of money from it. I said plenty, by the way. This is true, isn't it?
Well, plenty is relative.
Tell us about Larry Esho Films.
Well, so Larry Esho Films started as a side hustle. Right out of school, I got into a telecom company, and I worked there for about 11 plus years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, but towards the end of my work there, I got into the media department, and I began to, pick my hands on cameras and graphics and stuff like that. And, I just thought about it that it would be nice to make some side money on the weekends shooting weddings, because I stumbled on a wedding film online.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can try this, And surprisingly, it was kind of new back then.
Yeah.
This was like 6, 7 years ago. And yes, I mean, there were normal wedding coverages, but
not like the way you put it.
Not like wedding films per se.
There's a certain art to the way you shoot wedding videos, or even just the pictures. You create a story that is so embracing, gives you, it makes you relate to the couple themselves, which I've seen many times. Very interesting. Now, this has become your niche, let me put it so.
Yes.
And it's something people come to you for almost all the time. They want you to do their wedding videos. And that's where the money comes in, which is what I referred to. Here on the SME segment, we always like to have experienced people like you give people a heads up on how they can get started themselves. So Larry Esho Films started this way. But what about me, who perhaps maybe only has this as a device? What can I do to start my own thriving film business?
Well, like they say, the best camera you have is the one with you. There have been films, that has gone to win Oscars with very, very little budget, and so it's not so much about the gears; it's how you can tell the stories. I mean, in this current time that you have a lot of comedians on social media, and they make beautiful videos just with their phones. And, they cut across a lot of people. So it's not so much about what you have, but it's about how you can create with it.
Yeah, okay.
How you can translate what's in your head and bring it to life.
Oh, wow. Do I need to invest that much into my equipment?
Well, at some point you'll have to buy some of these things, or probably rent. If you don't want to invest heavily on them. But it's more about what you want will determine what exactly you need to do the job. For a wedding cinematography like myself, I don't need the very expensive film cameras to achieve what I do. Unlike when you want to go into films, that you probably want to shoot on a Red or on a Re Alexa or whatsoever, So it comes down to what you want to do and getting the right tools for the job.
Let's talk about your clientele. I mean, do you really make these trips on their expense? You've been to Dubai, US, and all of that?
Oh, yes.
Shooting weddings. Are you serious?
Yes. I've shot 6 weddings in Dubai, and I like to tell myself that I go on vacation on clients' bills. So, I mean, I didn't start out that way. I didn't know it was going to end up that way. Like I said earlier, it was a side hustle, but it got better. And with the advent of social media, it picked up really fast. And yes.
So, big question here, and I really hope you be very honest and you tell us,
sure,
please. How much exactly do you charge for these piece of art? Everybody in the studio, we want to know. I mean, seriously, how much do you charge if you're going to put together something like that for anybody? In Nigeria, first of all, then we'll talk about the one for outside Nigeria.
Okay, so...
He breathes in.
My base price is like 600K upwards.
Whoa! 600,000 naira to put
for a wedding.
That's like a small movie.
Well, I mean, we shoot it in one day, but we deliver about between 5 to 20 minutes of film from it. So yes.
And when you say we, you're talking about?
Oh, I have a team. Okay. I have a team. I don't shoot wedding all by myself.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, I've done that in the past when, but I mean, I have a team now. I have editors. It's a small company that employs about, close to 10 people currently. Okay. So it's a team. Okay. And so when we go out, you want to have different angles to your event. Okay. So you want to close, you want to wide, you want,
so you have all these people strategically put in different places just to capture all these shots.
To put it together.
Now, it took you about 6 years to get here.
Yes.
For the one man who's just starting with one camera, however, he's looking at how long to really get to that stage. Is there a faster route, or how long can he go with his one camera?
Well, you might need more than one camera. Well, if it's a small wedding, you might get away with one camera. But if you must shoot the Owambe's kind of weddings in Nigeria, you probably need more than that. You probably need a team of 3 or 4 to ensure that you get good coverage for those kind of events. And for someone starting up, I can remember my first couple of weddings. I actually shot a couple of weddings for free, just so that I could have a portfolio, So, and as I began to shoot more and more of those weddings, I had more portfolio that I could put online. So it's not just for you to produce this content, you also need to put it out there. I've had times where I needed to sponsor some of my posts on Instagram, on Facebook, and the likes, just so that I can get traction. And I will say quite a big chunk of my clients come from referrals and social media.
Okay, good. Tell you what we'll do. Let's take a break. When we come back, we might also show some of your work and some of your material, and then we'll continue this for after. So do stay tuned if you guys want to see some of what Larry Esho does with his camera.
Because we know you are here, thank you for gracing us with your presence, filling our hearts with your love. Thank you for making this dream possible. It is to your glory that we stand before you. We say thank you. We commit the rest of this day into your hands. We commit our lives into your hands. And we say, Lord, that you take the wheel. You take control over our lives, over our affairs, over everything that we will do, over our heart's desires. Help us to desire the things that you desire for the glory of your name and kingdom. In Jesus' mighty name.
Dear Tolulope, my friend, my peace, thank you for giving me your heart. Before you asked me, I was already yours. I am devoted to you in every way. It's the right time. It's our time. Thank you for waiting for me. I promise to do every single thing in my power to support you. I promise that you will never be alone. Thank God for bringing us together. I promise to love you every single second unconditionally until my last breath. I promise to keep our love and the family we're building as priority. You're perfect for me and you always will.
I'm not sure if that was a wedding video or a movie. That was so pristine.
Thank you, thank you.
That was beautiful. And that was where, by the way?
That was Marrakesh.
Marrakesh.
Morocco, yeah.
You get around, man.
Well, I try.
Wow, that's beautiful. I'm sure a lot of people out there as well are very encouraged, especially if they're into this industry, that they can get that far with the art. And often art is something that you're passionate about, and that you make money out of it. That's fantastic. So you have a team of people, and Mary was very curious. She asked that I ask you this. I know you put people in certain strategic positions when you're filming.
Yeah.
But have you ever subtracted yourself from that equation? Do you trust your team enough to carry out a fantastic job?
Oh, yes. There have been times that on a weekend we have 2 gigs.
Oh, okay.
And I have a team now that I can send to a wedding, and I'm completely not there.
But you really have to trust them. And that's because you must have trained them.
Oh, these guys have been with me for 3-4 years. So they've really understood how we should, our approach to weddings. So they know exactly what to do. They know what angles to take.
So do you consider yourself a trainer at this point?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We do trainings twice every month.
Okay.
Just so that we can review some of our work, where the lapses are. There's a lot of components that go into stuff like this. The cameras are there. Audio is very important. Actually, more important sometimes than even the cameras itself, because as beautiful as that is, if the audio was crappy, you'll probably not watch it, 30 seconds. So.
That is very interesting, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there who are taking sample from everything that they've seen and also meeting you here on our show, and I'm sure that they have your handle and they can reach out to you if they need any heads up on anything. Well, fantastic, man, Larry. Great to meet you. Great work that you put out there, and would love to see more. And I really have to start charging you more for the voiceovers. That's all I'll say. I don't know if you agree with me, Mary and Mike.
Skeptical telling you
Mary and Mike, this guy doesn't pay me that much when I see 100,000 base. What do you guys think? I don't know. Am I?
Yeah. So that was the trick to ask him. Well done. So now, but seriously, Larry, Mazino is a top broadcaster.
Premium.
So I wanted to ask a question now. Why do you send people the US weddings, the ones in Dubai? Do you send those people there? Do you send them for those ones?
Have you ever sent any of them?
Well, I have traveled with some of them, because most of the weddings, I will always need a second shooter.
Okay.
Yes. So, yes, I travel with some of my guys when they need to come.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Larry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, everybody out there. Thank you, everybody who's watching, everybody who's in-house. And, hey, guys, let's say our goodbyes. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for Tuesday edition.
Bye.